This is Stock Talk, a discussion of stocks in the news with the analysts of Zacks.com. Well, according to a recent study, retailers are facing a greater risk of losing market share to online retail giant Amazon.com. Since it's been a while since we looked at Amazon, we thought it was time to take another look at how it's been going with this particular stock. And so our stock strategists, Tracy Reineck and Mike Vodicka, are going to join us here to do just that. Interesting picture for Amazon here, Tracy.
Yes.
From a fundamental point of view, there's a growing list of competitive advantages that seem to be surrounding this company.
Yeah, on the retail side, they've had that for a while, and you're seeing it even in their core business, which was always books. I mean, people forget that they kind of started off just as this book retailer.
Yeah.
And just this week, word is out that Borders may not make it. And so you do have to wonder, how much is it because Amazon is just completely dominating that market, or other things are happening in the book business?
I believe I heard Borders is already in liquidation.
Yes, they're trying to save themselves. May not work, but yeah, the story is not good with them.
Right.
But Amazon, on the other hand, has said recently that their book sales are the best in 10 years. So you're seeing they're taking the market share. They're doing the right thing by switching over from the physical books. A lot of physical digital media in general is where everything is going in music and in the book side. And they're seeing the trends coming, and they're moving forward in that area.
Yeah, and the big competitive advantage that they have to have is their brand.
Yes. Yes.
According to the Interbrand 2010 report, even though they ranked it as number 36 globally, there are no other e-tailers that rank above it, which is kind of interesting.
Right. When you think on the retail side about ordering online, Amazon has got to be the first one that comes to your mind. So they have a strong brand in that way, but they have a strong brand with a lot of their products too, with the Kindle, and they're trying to, it sounds like, push that into like the tablet area. Word is out now that they will be coming out with a tablet product, which everyone was assuming they were going to be doing. And people kind of laugh at that, like, oh, Apple dominates that space. Apple also has a strong brand, but Amazon does too, and people are loyal to it.
Yeah, so it seems to be whenever somebody uses the word buying in a sentence, the word Amazon gets triggered in their brain as well. Mike, what's the momentum picture look like here?
Well, right now, Amazon has, it's been one of the top momentum stocks on the street, at least for the last 6 months or so. And that kind of mirrors what we've seen from Amazon over the last couple of years. I brought a longer term chart with us to take a look at first.
Okay.
And what you can see is that shares topped off at about $100, and they did take a decent hit in the recession. They dipped down to $35, and that's pretty typical for a higher valuation stock that Amazon is. But then also, conversely, those are also the stocks that are quickest to rebound out of the recession. So we see that playing out on the shorter term basis. Right now, we've got a really nice trend line in play that's been supporting shares since August. We're at a 52-week high at $217, and their share price is looking really good right now.
Very interesting. Their earnings growth last year, Tracy, was 24%. And are they on tap to have another good year for growth this year?
No.
Okay.
The analysts are actually predicting.
Guess that takes care of that point.
They're predicting a decline of about 5% this year.
Really?
But next year you're going to see a big turnaround. So they do expect 2012 to be much better on the earnings front. They're not cheap, the share price. I mean, it does have the momentum, but they're trading about 89 times here. So that is, pretty high nosebleed levels for any company.
Yeah.
But Amazon has always traded at a higher multiple. But how high will it go, especially if they don't get the earnings to ramp up?
Right.
We'll see.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you both. With Mike and Tracy, I'm Terry Ruffalo.